What do you think? Obviously, this is the elephant in the room for almost everybody.
Yeah.
What do you think this says to other teams about Zach LaVine's value?
Oh my God.
Are the Bulls playing better because the cancer has been removed from the situation? There's not questions. Everybody's on the same page. Or does Zach LaVine just genuinely contribute to losing basketball?
Okay, so that's like a twofold question though, because like with your last part of the question.
So you think it's both. You think the Bulls are playing better because he's been removed in terms of the situational issues that were going on in the team, not really being on the same page together, not playing for each other, not being one. With Zach removed from the equation, we now have the only win streak of the season, and we have our first 3-game win streak of the season.
Okay.
Like, is it just the situation, or is it Zach's style of play? Are other teams right to not be blowing up AK's phone and offering anything really worth value for a $40 million player who seemingly hasn't won in his career? And I have been one of the biggest Zach defenders out there. Situationally drafted to Minnesota, obviously looked at behind Andrew Wiggins, plays on a torn ACL for 8 minutes under Tibbs. Comes to Chicago in the beginning of our rebuild. So situationally, Zach has always kind of gotten the shit end of the stick. But it's kind of feeling more and more like with his removal from this team, the personal nature of it, of just not doing your job and being on the same page as your team that was literally built around you.
How do you build a team around somebody who, when he's so clearly taking out of the offense moves a lot smoother? This comes down to an IQ thing. And I'm not saying Zach's not a smart guy. He's way fucking richer than me, so he's way smarter than me. Throwing that out there for everybody right now. All right.
So I've seen some pretty dumb rich people. But
yeah, wait, man. I'm trying to get millions. He got it. I don't. Smarter than me. All right. So I'll just let you know right now. Anyway. I will say this about Zach LaVine. I think that he's a good basketball player. I think he has a ton of talent. I've said that before a lot. They're winning because I feel like I don't feel like there's anybody on this team that if they take a shot, they need to defend why they took the shot. If that makes sense to you. Like they're in a free-flowing offense. Whoever has that opportunity, whoever has that look, they're going to take it. They don't have to worry about, Zach getting his touches. He's going to chuck the ball up 25 times. I don't know if that's what it is. I don't think that's it either. I'm just saying I don't know if it's a mental thing for his teammates. I don't know if it's him stopping everything because he's thinking too much. We've seen him do it in 2021. That's why I don't take this away from him. And you know me, I'm not a big fan of him. I've seen him play within the offense of how it's supposed to go. What happened? So is it a mental thing with the team and him? Is it a mental thing with just him? I have no idea, but I will tell you this to answer your question. Yes, they're playing better without him. Yes, it's very fucking clear. And no, whatever your opinion is, it does not matter because they are winning without him. So that's what they're doing, and they're doing it convincingly. Like they are playing. I mean, yeah, they turned the ball over 16 times tonight, but like other than that, dude, they're taking decent shots. They are taking more threes than they did, even though they got 25 tonight for 48%. Very nice percentage from them, but they're just playing a more free-flowing style. And I don't know if it's because you have dogs that keep coming in and getting like more minutes here that are disrupting, the other team. Like I would assume who's a dog. He's coming in, he's trying to fucking attack you right when Caruso's coming out. You don't get a second to breathe. Obviously, Caruso's a way better defender as of right now, but you'd give Io credit as being a defender.
He's a big, lengthy, tenacious.
You have another perimeter defender in Kobe White. You're getting attacked on the perimeters, and then Io and Kobe could push the ball in transition. They're not looking to stop and to see what they could. I mean, these guys are attacking you constantly, so I don't know if it has to do with that. They are playing better without Zach. A lot of things are showing. I mean, my God, is he getting deep into the bag on these rotations? I mean, dude, everybody appeared tonight except Terry Taylor. 4 of Acme's draft picks appeared tonight. Dalen Terry, Julian Phillips, Patrick Williams, and Io DeSumo. There's 4 of their draft picks that were contributing tonight.
That's got to be what's exciting for me in this scenario with Zach out, is there is room for the plethora of guards that we have on this bench to steal a couple minutes, and the fact that Billy was able to steal some minutes for guys like Julian Phillips and Dalen Terry is nice to see, given the direction that we're likely to be headed. But the whole Zach conundrum is weird because it feels good to win. Obviously, we're Bulls fans. Even
I want to win, but I don't want to win at the same time.
No. I mean, obviously, we really don't get a say. If we had a say, we'd prefer to just lose out and get to the draft already. But since we have to watch, obviously, we're going to enjoy good basketball when we get it. And this stretch of games has been good. But the message that it's sending around the league just feels like, man, between Zach's antics, between the Bulls actually playing better without him, we ain't gonna get jack for dude.
And that's the thing, is if he was still trying to ball out, and this is when we were talking a couple of 2 episodes ago, I believe it was, like if he was actually to ball out during that and we were still losing, he holds and sustains value, because they're going to make the excuse that the team is so bad that he's not able to get over that hurdle. He needs to join some better teammates, a better organization, a better situation, right? But now he quit on them and then is out with foot soreness, and the team takes off. It's a bad look. No matter how you want to. Again, there's so many people. The defenders on social media. That's why I hate social media so much. It's like all the defenders are like, oh no, it's not his fault. They're or it's not because he's out that they're winning. It's a schedule, and they're not expecting, the other team's not expecting it. It's like, where's the credit? It's like, you can't give credit right now. You can't shit on Acme, and I have to swallow some words here. Listen, I've been making fun of every draft pick they've had since they got here. All right. But I will tell you this, Julian Phillips being a 2nd round pick, it's only 6 minutes, but you know what, Goose? It's 6 minutes for a 2nd round rookie on a team that does want to be competitive, on a team that is playing in the NBA. I mean, that's pretty fucking impressive. He's able to get in there and do something. And, he looks like he belongs on the court. Dalen Terry's last 2 appearances, and I have shit on that kid. I mean, I've been very critical of Dalen Terry. He got on the court. He don't look too bad. He's using his length on the perimeter. He's trying to disrupt the passing lane. He's doing the little things when he's making the most out of his minutes, even though he had goose eggs. Just watch the game and what he did today. Deflected a ball. So
Deflected a ball.
Hey, I'll take it. You're getting in there, and that was when Charlotte, or it was like the first or second quarter? It was one of the two.
Second.
Yeah, he deflected it. I'm giving credit where credit's due here, but I'm taking credit away from Zach, because I literally watched this guy fucking kill his trade value. I would not. I'm being honest with you. If you're asking me as an opposite, like as a opposing GM, and you call me as Arturas Karnisovas and be like, hey man, I see you got a couple bad contracts that are expiring and you're on the brink of competing, I'd like to acquire Zach LaVine, I'd fucking laugh at you immediately. I would. And people are going to laugh at me about that when he goes to the Lakers and he does something big next to LeBron and AD. And everybody's like, oh, see? No shit. He's playing next to AD and LeBron. But the guy is a number 1, is not a number 1. He's not a number 2. And I learned that when he quit on the team.